Hello students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello everybody and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today we are going to continue our medieval and early modern world history series by looking at Voyages of Discovery. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet in the description. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. Okay, let's go. By the 1500s, strong European states were emerging. Rulers saw world trade as the key to increasing their own power and prosperity. What motivated Europeans to explore the seas? In the late 1400s, Europeans had several reasons to explore the seas. They wanted silk and porcelain from China, spices from South and Southeast Asia, cotton from India and Egypt, and gold and ivory from West Africa. However, commerce between Europe and Asia was largely under the control of Italian city-states. Other European countries explored new routes to Asia that would allow them to bypass the Italians. Missionaries also wanted to spread their religion to new lands and win converts for Christianity. Portugal takes the lead. Portugal led the world in global exploration. It became the first European nation to acquire an overseas empire. Under Prince Henry, called the Navigator, Portuguese sailors explored the west coast of Africa. The goal was to find trade opportunities and a new sea route to Asia, as well as to convert Africans to Christianity. In 1488, Bartolomeu Dias and his crew became the first Europeans to sail around the Cape of Good Hope at the southern tip of Africa into the Indian Ocean. In 1497, ships led by Vasco da Gama sailed on to India. Explorers find new routes. Following the success of the Portuguese, sailors from other nations began to look for new routes to Asia. Spain financed Christopher Columbus, who sailed west across the Atlantic in 1492. Instead of reaching Asia, Columbus landed in the Americas. Dutch explorers established trade centers in the East Indies. In 1519, Ferdinand Magellan's crew became the first to circumnavigate or sail completely around the world. What new tools aided exploration? The voyages of exploration could not have been made without advances in sailing technology. During the Renaissance, mapmakers developed the science of making maps and globes, known as cartography. New instruments, such as the magnetic compass, obtained from China, allowed sailors to navigate without being close to land. A better understanding of ocean winds aided explorers in mapping travel routes to catch the best winds. European craft workers also developed a ship called a caravel, a small, narrow vessel with 2 or 3 masts and triangular sails. This vessel was fast and easier to handle in different wind and sea conditions. Alright, now, a recap. By the 1500s, European rulers realized world trade was their golden ticket to wealth and power, so they dove into sea exploration like it was the original gold rush. Tired of paying the Italian middlemen, they sought new trade routes to Asia for silk, spices, and other goodies. Portugal, led by Prince Henry the Navigator, set the bar high by rounding Africa and reaching India. Spain backed Columbus, who aimed for Asia but hit the Americas instead. Oops. Meanwhile, the Dutch joined the trade game, and Magellan's crew took a world tour before it was trendy. Armed with maps, compasses, and speedy caravels, Europe turned the seas into their playground, and history into a giant treasure hunt. There you have it, folks. That's Voyages of Discovery, nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. I'm glad that you discovered it. Now please discover those like and subscribe buttons for me so that my videos can voyage into the algorithm. See y'all next time on Nutshelled History.